Good morning. I'm going to my AA meeting today to return my AA Big Book and my 12 and 12, which is the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. The Lord had been showing me something for months, if not years, and He confirmed it at the outreach I went to at a shelter when they had chapel. So I'm on another phase of my development. You don't have to circle around and keep doing the same thing. You can actually transmit what you have in the kingdom and hear the gospel daily, because we forget it daily. Luther said that, and John Crowder taught me that. So here we go. An open letter to Alcoholics Anonymous. Thank you for allowing me to find the path of life through the grace of God found in this fellowship. Thank you for your humility in A Vision for You, stating, we realize we know only a little. God will constantly disclose more to you and to us. God has been disclosing His kingdom to me since I joined you. I saw Christ in 1990, 20 feet tall in a little Baptist church full of silver hair, asking me, will you serve me? And I said, yes. The words of our Creator in His good book state, some will have a form of godliness, but deny the power thereof. What does that mean? God showed me that the 12 steps were a gift from Him, a cleaning agent, a soap, if you will, to expose pride, which we call ego in this fellowship of AA. However, like all effective gifts, when not checked against the Maker, we thought that was all we needed. It is not. In fact, it's bad theology if you only do the 12 steps. We're not sick people getting well. We're alive people getting resurrected. We have died mystically with Christ 2,000 years ago and are completely new beings now. Super soldiers, divine seed by the uncreated God. When we deny this truth, we are in false humility and ineffective to dispense or transmit life and health to others. 12 steps are a launching pad, not the sky, that can be taken with a friend or spouse according to the original text. We do not need a tour guide known as a sponsor. We have the Spirit of truth within us. We use the 12 steps for spiritual hygiene. We rely on the Holy Spirit to satisfy us profoundly, leaning on His ability to transform us. We are not permanently powerless. We are eternal offspring of the Trinity. Our identity is rooted in redemption at the highest level, adoption as daughters and sons, family members of heaven. Our factory setting is set to want to do the pleasurable will of our Father, from whom we came. Jesus' works reclaimed our humanity as well as our divinity that was stolen in Eden, which means pleasure. His yoke, also known as work, is easy, and His burden is light. We have been restored. Our work is play again. Our beings are whole. All we have to do is receive this extravagant gift. We are no longer worker bees on an endless treadmill. We have arrived. Jesus did it all, continues to do it all, and deserves all the glory. We need not gather around the issue of our dead selves called alcoholism. We now gather around His name, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We are the apple of God's eye. We receive His inclusion into the middle of His heart humbly and tell others this reality, which feels too good to be true. We are made into His image, our original design. Joy unspeakable. Spiritual intoxication is not imbalance, but actually the beginning of wisdom. We see God clearer. We see steps as tools, not as a life sentence of labor. We discover our inheritance. We drink the limitless load of gold that they talk about in AA daily, feasting on the sight of Christ, full of grace and compassion for those not yet awakened to this kingdom reality. as close as our very hand. The umbrella of spiritual work is removed. We enjoy the sunshine of God's Holy Spirit. We enter Wonderland through believing and receiving, not working. Self-effort blocks the Niagara Falls of this precious gift. We walk as His favorite children, not as employees. We are royal heirs of heaven's kingdom. We cease laboring for what we already have. Christ in us, the hope of glory, fulfilled this day. Relationship says, walk with me. Religion says, work for what you already have within. This whole time, AA has been under a spirit of religion. Christ came to give us life, not religion. We drink our fill as lovers of God. His Spirit never runs out. We drink abundantly. We drink often. We are home now. 3 cheers and lavishing love always be our reality now.